Well, rise and shine, everyone. It is Saturday morning, and it's going to be a beautiful start to our weekend. We do got warmer temperatures on the way, and we're kicking off fall heading into our work week. So keep it here. We'll have that forecast coming up in just a bit. Joe?
All right, Brittany, thank you there from the Weather Center. Coming up on DC News Now this Saturday morning, it is a policy tug of war. One governor put guidelines in place and another is now reversing them. This morning, why the debate over a student's gender identity is stirring up quite the controversy yet again in Virginia. We'll have both sides of the argument on that. And later on this morning, the H Street Festival is finally here. And take a look, DC News Now, we are covering the event from top to bottom. All of our main faces will be at the event today. Streets are being closed. Tents are going up right now. Thousands of people will flood H Street today. We will take you there live in just a couple of minutes. Well, good morning. It is 6 o'clock here in Washington, D.C. Thanks so much for waking up with us. I think they're still snoozing at the White House because it's still dark outside, and unfortunately, it is that time of the year where it takes a little bit longer for that light to break out. Hopefully, by the 7 o'clock hour, there'll be nice sunshine on top of the White House. Let's bring in Brittany Ward on the conversation. Brittany, happy Saturday to you. I got one question. You and I are going to the H Street Festival right after our broadcast ends at 9 o'clock in the morning. Are we going to have good weather for the H Street Festival in D.C.?
You know, Joe, it's going to be beautiful. We are really going to enjoy our time at the festival. We are mainly sitting under mostly clear skies, where some of us, mainly across the mountains, are starting to see some fog begin to form, but that will begin to die down as we head into our later half of the morning. Satellite and radar showing you the overall picture. We did have a high pressure system that was currently over us, keeping us dry, but it did start to shift down south. The next thing we're keeping our eye out, though, on is that low that's off to the west. That's going to work its way into our area, and it could bring some light showers as we head into our Monday. But overall, we're going to be staying dry. Heading out the door right now, again, people off to the mountains, very low visibility is what we're going to be seeing patchy fog throughout the entire DMV area as we head through our morning today. DC, you're only about at 8, saw some patchy fog heading to work today, so keep that in mind when you are heading out. Overall, planning your morning, it's pretty nice out there. Already seeing our temperatures in the 60s with partly cloudy skies, but again, that sunshine, Joe, is going to be coming out, so I'll have those details coming up in just a bit.
All right, that is Brittany Ward to start us off there in the Weather Center. Brittany, thank you. We're going to start off our broadcast this Saturday morning in Montgomery County. Take a look, a brawl on the football field, a big one. You're looking at cell phone video from someone who was at the game. This is Gaithersburg High School playing Northwest High when the fight broke out on the field last night. Massive groups of people there. At least one person was arrested who police say had a knife. That game was canceled due to the fight. All right, over to Virginia now. In Loudoun County, a former school counselor has pleaded guilty to having an inappropriate sexual relationship with one of her students. Here is what we know. 43-year-old Ann Barrett, there she is. She entered a guilty plea for what court documents are describing as taking indecent liberties with a child. We know that the inappropriate relationship happened between 2013 and 2016 when Barrett worked at Freedom High School. The boy at the time was 16 years old when that relationship began. Barrett now faces up to 5 years behind bars. All right, developing now, a new policy from the Virginia Department of Education. It says that students must be called by the name and the pronoun that's assigned to them at birth unless their parent submits a formal request to change them. This new policy is a reversal of the one that was implemented not too long ago under Governor Ralph Northam. DC News Now's Max Marcilla covers Northern Virginia for us. He explains the stark contrast between two totally different opinions.
Governor Glenn Youngkin's emphasis on parental rights in the classroom is front and center in this new policy from the Virginia Department of Education. It continues the messaging we heard last month when Youngkin rallied with parents in Fairfax County.
What's their name? What pronoun will they use? How are they going to express their gender? This is a decision that bureaucrats in Fairfax County believe that they should be able to make without telling parents.
Today, Youngkin released a statement saying, in part, it is not under a school's or the government's purview to impose a set of particular ideological beliefs on all students. In addition to changes on how staff is allowed to address students, the policy says students have to use the bathrooms that align with their sex in official school records. And while Youngkin is calling it a commitment to preserving parental rights, Fairfax County student Rivka Viscardo-Lichter with the Pride Liberation Project is concerned about the ramifications for transgender students.
The reason that parents are not knowledgeable of their child's identity is because if they were, their child wouldn't be their child. Their child would be kicked out, disowned, cut off.
And Delegate Marcus Simon, a Democrat who represents Fairfax County, is calling this a way to score political points.
This policy doesn't come close to complying with either the letter or the spirit of the law that we passed in 2020, which was supposed to be, evidence-based best practices to provide a supportive environment for kids that were transgender.
School boards in Alexandria and Arlington, Fairfax, Loudoun, and Prince William counties have already enacted the previous transgender policy from the DOE. Now they'll have to adopt policies consistent with the new model, though no deadline for when they have to do so is mentioned.
All right, that was our Max Marcillo reporting. Max, thank you. According to Equality Virginia, that's an LGBTQ+ advocacy group, only 8 school boards in the entire Commonwealth had fully adopted that previous policy. You probably remember last summer it sparked some pretty intense moments at board meetings in the state. All right, in Washington, D.C. this November, voters, they're going to be heading to the polls. They're not just going to be voting for candidates. They're going to decide how much tipped workers should be paid. Ballot Initiative 82 aims to raise the minimum wage, more than tripling the base salary for servers, bartenders, and more. Right now, tipped workers are paid a minimum of $5.35 an hour plus their tips. By law, their hourly pay, including those tips, must average out to at least minimum wage, which is $16.10 an hour here in our nation's capital. If not, their employer must match that difference. Well, under Initiative 81, all tipped workers would be paid minimum wage up front plus tips.
Customers want to make sure that the workers are being paid a fair wage with tips on top.
Everybody realizes that they'll have to come up with some sort of way of passing the expense on to the customer.
Yeah, so those against this say restaurants will need to implement a service charge to check in order to make up for the added labor costs or cut jobs. That would not be good. All right, it is 6:07 and happening today. D.C.'s largest street festival is kicking off. There will be music, there will be fashion, there will be performances, but perhaps most importantly, there'll be us, the D.C. News Now team. Our Christy Matino is live right now as the setup is beginning. There's some action behind you there, Christy. I got one question for you. Does that mean if I head out for the 8th Street Festival after our broadcast that I'm going to be able to meet the Christy Matino live and in person?
If you're so lucky, Joseph, yes, you might be able to catch me in time, and you can come out and meet the rest of the DC News Now crew as well. So as you can see, not much happening right now. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, but we do have some police cars blocking off the streets here, and we do have some of these tents starting to go up. We don't see a lot of vendors yet, but hopefully they're going to be coming out here within the next hour or so. And this is going to be a pretty big festival. As you said, Joseph, it's DC's largest street festival. It happens every September. There's 250 businesses participating, and there's going to be performances, music, theater. And the cool thing about this festival is it really focuses on the arts, which really helps with local economic growth. But the most important part, as we were just saying, is you can come out and meet us. We've got this ginormous 60-foot booth right here, and it's right across from Ben's Chili Bowl, right across the street there. And if you come out here, you can meet our morning team, and that is from 11:30 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then our evening team is going to be here from 3 to 7, again, across the street from the amazing Ben's Chili Bowl. So go get a nice bowl of chili after you come and visit us here, and we'll check in with you guys in about an hour or so to see if more people start to come out here. It's a very exciting day. For now in D.C., Christy Matino, D.C. News Now.